What's up, YouTube? It's Rochelle Tannen. It's May 25th, 2022. It's 12:02 p.m. here on the East Coast. I'm jumping on to do a quick little video because I was reading some of my comments and I'm starting to notice a theme, so I want to address that now. Let me first start by saying my channel, as it develops and I learn how to use different tools and things, I'm going to be talking about all kinds of things and doing street interviews, ride-alongs, a whole bunch of things I have in mind. But for now, the here and now, to get my feet wet and learn these tools I need to, I'm going to just be posting what I see and what's on my mind. I am a black woman, and I'm doing these videos getting started because I don't like what's going on in society with not just black people, American people, but I'm black first. You black women that are in my comment section that tell me I need love and all this other stuff, don't come over here with that bullshit. That video I just did with Tanaeus Jones, the twerker down in Florida, someone commented how I need love and whatnot. Let me tell you bitches something. I know you. I know you well. I know why you like to be called queens. I know what you are. Don't worry about the love I had, because let me tell you something. I didn't get knocked up in high school. I'm not a 41-year-old grandmother. I live in a major city, and let me tell you something. To some of these 20-year-olds, I'm a unicorn. I know how to speak without cursing. As I said in that video, if my 22-year-old daughter ever flipped her ass up in a McDonald's in front of me, I would know I fucked up, number one. Because that shows your daughter has no respect for you. None. And if it was my daughter, of course, like I said in that video, I would Tina Knowles her. Shout out to Tina Knowles. Whether you like Beyonce, don't like Beyonce, what I like about her mother, when Beyonce first got her first #1 album, I believe, Beyonce got cute and like Tina said, I'll smack you. And she did. That's a mother. I don't care what age you are. If it's detrimental to your daughter, you're supposed to check your daughter right there. But like I said, that young lady's problems didn't start at 22. They started when she was a kid, just like a lot of y'all's daughters and sons. When I first started going to school with black girls, really going to school with black girls was around 6th grade. And I never understood, even back then, black women, y'all talk about Jesus, who needs prayers, this and that. I'll pray for you, I stay blessed. But you're the most miserable girls and women out here. Most of you. I don't need love. Let me tell you who needed love. Tanaeus Jones, from her mother and her father. Let me tell you who needed love. Some of these girls I see out here in Philadelphia that are 14, 15, looking every bit of 20 years old because they're already screwing because their mothers are whores. They need love. I don't need you to pray for me. I used to hear that when I was a kid and whatnot. When y'all were bad then. A lot of you. I don't need you to pray for me. A lot of you single mothers, you better be praying for your fucking self, because every other woman in society gets it, and some of us black women, we get it. You better be praying for your fucking self. If you want to be pacified and called a queen and talk about single mom guilt and dating, I'll use his term, high value men, even though you got 3 or 4 fucking raggedy bastard kids, there's channels that appease that shit. I just don't. Because I'm smart enough to know that we're at a precipice. We're already an underclass. I already understand this. You hoes don't. You hoes don't see where we are. And most of the stuff I'm going to deal with on this channel, honestly, a lot of it's going to be catered to a lot of young black women who still have a fucking chance. Because I know you hoes, the ones that say, oh, you need love, you need Jesus. You're the same kind of hoe that'll go to a young woman and say, oh, you can have a baby, you can raise them by yourself. I've seen women do this to young women. Not telling them, no, go get a trade. No, go do something. Go have fun in your 20s. Not like our counterparts are telling their young women. No, not you hoes. Because a lot of you hoes my age that'll tell me about the love I need, not only are you a mother, you're a fucking grandmother raising kids. What you gonna tell me? I've taken a new thing with life. Well, it's not really new. I'm 41. I graduated high school in 1998. If you couldn't get through high school, 4 years of high school without getting knocked up, what the fuck are you gonna tell me? Don't tell me about the love I need. I had great parents. I had parents, many that you wish you had. And no, they weren't millionaires. My father wasn't a CEO, but he did come home to us every night. No, my mother wasn't Diane Carroll beautiful and all that, but she was beautiful in my eyes. That's why I know how to dress for an interview, and a lot of your daughters don't. A lot of your daughters think that raggedy ass weave on their head's more important than the attire they're wearing. And their raggedy attire at that, like that young lady down there in Florida. Now I understand Florida's warm. I understand Florida's hot. But if it was during the week and she's pregnant, she should be coming out of school, going to work, coming from work, or doing something constructive. But that's a lot of y'all's daughters. Like I said, the same day I saw that video up here in Philly where Temple was graduating, right in front of Temple, you get 4 black women, I don't want to call them girls, young women around their early 20s, twerking in the middle of fucking Broad Street. I understand you just graduated. I understand all that. But I didn't see any Asian girls, and I don't want to call y'all girls, young women, Asian women, white women, Indian women, Pakistani women. No other women were in the middle of a fucking main street twerking. And these are our college graduates. And you're talking about who needs love. Black woman, I can't wait to get into this channel without with you all, because y'all have it coming. And for a very long time, it was just men talking about you. You bitches have it coming. See, that crassness you hear in my voice, that comes from my dad. There's going to be videos, I don't have to curse and all that stuff. But you hoes got it coming. You seem to think by telling the next adult they need love or what they need, that's going to stop anything from happening. It's not. See, last decade was about your sons. This decade is going to be about your daughters. And a lot of your daughters are going to be pulling you all to task very soon. The same way you tried to with our mother's generation and their crack addictions and shit. And at least with our mother's generation, I'll give the women of that generation, crackheads or no, they had to alter them women chemically to get them to go away from their kids. You motherfuckers go away from your kids for a digital picture and talking about who needs love. Yeah, y'all got it coming. And like I said, I'm very glad there's new black YouTubers, new black voices coming out talking about other things besides this ran down shit we've been hearing for the last 10, 12 out of black YouTube. Because there's very capable, smart black people out here that are living in these times that care about the group they're in and know and have different skills. For example, I want to start talking about Uber Eat driving because I'm a 5-star Uber Eat driver. I earned a college education from Uber. I'm sure a lot of young black people love to know how to do that, so they don't have to take out 60 grand in debt like I had to do to go to college. See, a lot of you black women, if it isn't about your hair, your nails, your eyes, your lashes, your this, your that, your bullshit, superficial nonsense, you don't have much to talk about on social media. I've seen you. And there's a very small group that I love, the teachers and all that, but they're the exception, not the rule. And we all know that. And guess what? I'm going to say what I want, how I want, when I want. I don't need love. And if I do need love, it's from a man. Not you, ho. Not you. That's another thing. I am in the same boat there. I don't have a man either. But the difference between you and me, I'm single. A lot of you are package deals. And when I feel like going to get a man, I'll get one. I don't need a woman telling me what love I need. You better go tell your kids that, because just by the way you left that comment, I can tell you got kids. Go tell them that. Go tell their father that, if you know who their father is and where they are, if the father even lives with you, because a lot of y'all come out here fronting like everyone's stupid. We know you ain't got no men in the house. Wanting to date high value or whatever the term is of the day. Y'all ruined that shit back when you were in high school. You notice no Asian girls get pregnant in their teens. Not on this soil, they don't. You ever see a pregnant Chinese girl on this soil? And if you did, she was married. Believe that, because shout out to my Chinese brothers and sisters. You could get fucked up. Tiger style, word. I'm with that. You don't see many knocked up white teenagers. And if you do, usually it's lower economic. And hey, a lot of their mothers are like me, pro-choice. And I ain't mad at that. You don't see the nonsense that we see in our community and other groups of women, because they're smart enough to know. And then with this twerking thing, you're talking about need love. You motherfucking mothers, it was your job to teach your daughters about the history of being an African American woman, a native African woman here. I should think you will want people to take you more seriously than your butt anyway, considering our history in this country. Just in the last 122 years. And the best you all can do for your ancestors and society at large is toot your unwashed, disgusting looking, and some of you fake asses up in the air and then tell the next black woman what love she need. Are you kidding? Don't come over here talking about you'll pray for me. Pray for yourself. Don't talk about the love I need. I have plenty of love. I got my daddy's name on me. Can your kids say the same? Can that young woman down there in Florida say the same? Because judging by the looks of things, her dad won't around either. Go give them love. I don't need love. Like I said, there's a million other channels that you can watch that'll call you a queen and pacify you. Because that's all that shit's about, that king queen shit, is pacifying you stupid ignorant ass niggas. See, I don't need to be pacified. I never even took a pacifier as a baby. None of my sisters were my mother and father. None of us even sucked pacifiers as babies. I ain't no sucker. You are though, queen. I'm out, y'all. I gotta work. I'm out. And she pissed me off with that comment. I hate comments like that. You don't tell another adult what to do. Now I'm out of here.